Is we are looking at CORYKENSHIN's newest manga right now, Monsters We Make. He just dropped this. Let's go ahead and watch it. This is the legendary. I went ahead as soon as I could. I went ahead and ordered this. It's $14.99 plus shipping. Or no, actually the shipping's free right now. The first 700 are autographed by Cory. Let's go ahead and get into it. monsterswemake.com. Let's watch.
Samurai, stand up!
I literally haven't said that in like almost 2 years.
My people, you have...
I do apologize. Let's see here if they can even hear that right now. Probably not. Let's go ahead and play that in the background.
Questions.
Yes,
I have
can.
answers.
Cory, where you been, bro? Why did you leave for so long?
My
It's been a
samurai
while.
brethren, my community. You wondering where I've been? I'm about to explain all of it and more, but I need you to do something for me.
Right.
Because this isn't just about me. Hopefully by now
Bot
you've
mine.
seen the trailer for Monsters We Make,
Amazing.
which is a manga, not an anime.
Not an anime.
Unfortunately, not yet. That's the goal. But
That's what I was saying. I was saying that it was a manga. People are like, no, it's an anime. And then people were arguing with them. No, it's a manga. I said it was a manga. Could be an anime one day, hopefully. You know, one of these days.
I need y'all to lock in and listen. Monsters We Make, a manga that I am creating with a team, dozens of people, including the people over at Line Studios
Oh, it
who
looks
created
beautiful.
the
Looks
trailer.
beautiful.
The new manga that comes out today was a team effort.
I bought
So
it.
I want to give
I
it
bought it.
center stage. I want to give this the best chance I can for it to succeed. With that said, this is what I need everybody to do right now. Everybody, I need you to go to monsterswemake.com. This is the city of
monsterswemake.com. Everyone, go to monsterswemake.com. Get this. It's $15. If you can't afford it, I totally understand. But if you can't afford it, please. The first 700 are going to be autographed by CORYKENSHIN himself. The king. Okay? Just letting you know.
New Eden, okay? The city that the manga is based in. Now, what I need you to do is scroll down. We're not gonna talk about this cover yet. We're not gonna talk about anything yet. Okay, focus. Lock in on me. You're
Locked
going
in.
to go to add to cart.
Already did it.
Monsters We Make Volume 1.
Got mine
Digital
coming.
plus physical bundle is in the cart, $14.99. Now, I want you to keep this in your cart as I explain to you the world of Monsters We Make.
I didn't even wait. I went ahead and bought mine, okay? So I wanted to keep this in the cart. I was like, nope, straight. How do I pay for this faster? I had to enter all my credit card information, where I live, all that phone. Boom, got it.
How it came to be, where
Remember, the first 700 people, he is autographing, okay? First 700.
I've been, all of that. Keep that in your cart. Now, my job
What's up, Beard?
as the creator is to get you to cop this. And I
Yes.
don't want you to buy it because I'm CORYKENSHIN. You've never seen or...
I gotta be honest, and I'm sorry, Cory, but I did buy it mostly because it's you. But after watching the animation that you put out there, it looks cool. It looks like these people, the suits that they're wearing, give them all kinds of different forms of power, including future sight. Future sight, maybe a couple of seconds, because like when that monster attacked, it was a couple of seconds. It gives them physical enhancement. It gives them all kinds of different things. Also the ability to get sturdy. No, I'm just kidding. By the way, the armor looks amazing. And the monster looks incredible. So I had to get it immediately, and I know you wanted me to wait, and not because it's you. I did both of those things, but also because I really like the animation, and I think this is going to be amazing.
read any of my creative writing before. This is manga. This isn't anything to do with video games. Now, unless you're just gung-ho for horror action manga, I mean, yeah, just cop it now, please. But if I can't get you to take a chance with $15, then this doesn't deserve to get bought at all.
This isn't like $28 cookies, okay, that are kind of dry, a little dry, a lot of dry. This is $15, which is actually comparable to any other manga. So just throwing that out there.
Actually, before I move on from this, two things. Number one, I will be signing the first 777 copies.
I'm sorry, I said the first 700. It's 777 copies. Okay, I don't know how many have already been sold. I know I bought one within the first 3 minutes of seeing this, so I don't know.
Sold. If you got your finger on the trigger, just know the sucker next to you might have already bought like 10 copies. And number two, free shipping.
I didn't think I could purchase multiple copies. Oh, I didn't even think about that.
For a limited time. So with those disclaimers, those caveats out of the way, I want to
hold on
start
a
with
second.
my ambitions. What I want for Monsters We Make, what I want for this manga, first and
Let's see
foremost,
if I
is
can
to
continue
tell
shop-
a
I
story
can continue
that
shopping.
is, my phone's
Let me
ringing.
just go ahead
Say
and
what
get
up
a
to
couple
YouTube.
extra copies here. here.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? How you doing? It's your boy, Bang Brandon.
All right. Number one, I want this manga to have
so
a
I have bought
story
in
that
3
is
copies.
rich, that is original as it can be, that is thought-provoking, and that is positive more than anything. Story to me is the skeleton.
Facts.
Okay, you can.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I was on Kai's stream last night. Kai's amazing. By the way, congratulations to him having a girlfriend. She makes you happy. That's all we want from Kai Cenat, and I'm so proud of you. Yes, it's a manga. This is Monsters We Make. He's talking about the manga that he's spent like the past year or so, 2 years maybe, on with his team. And you can get it right now. The first 777 copies are signed by CORYKENSHIN. They're signed. And it's monsterswemake.com, $14.99, free shipping for right now.
Have the rawest action scenes. You can have the most fire visuals. You can have the cleanest music, the nicest sound effects. Or I'm talking about anime, but you get what I mean. If you have all of those things and your story is trash, all of that stuff is
Facts.
ancillary compared to the story.
Gotta
And
have a
to
good
tag
story.
along with that, the ending has to be good. I have read so much manga, watched so much anime where like the story was fire. I'm just on this adventure, this roller coaster, and then I get to the end and I'm like, my second ambition for Monsters We Make is to adapt the manga into an anime. You can do anything that you set your mind to. I believe in my heart that I can get this to become an anime.
Yes.
However, that does not mean it's gonna be easy. This goal, besides writing a good story, is the ultimate goal for Monsters We Make.
Hey, W's in chat real quick if you want to see this turn into an anime, because I really do. I think that the anime that they showed was amazing.
Is to get it to a studio. I can't just walk up to Mappa and be like, yo, I got this Monsters We Make. I need y'all to make a season.
CORYKENSHIN, Mappa would bow down to you first. Second, they would be begging you for this. They would be begging, well, I hope so. They would be begging you for this.
Out of this, like, they're gonna need some logistics. How many did you sell? How many volumes do you got?
Yep.
You know, what's the story? All of that, like, I gotta come correct to these animation studios. All of that out of the way, I do feel Monsters We Make will be special. So again, Netflix, Crunchyroll, Mappa, I'm looking at you. Wow. Whoever wants to come put in their bids, do it early. I think I have something. I could be wrong. Final ambition, ambition 3. If, God willing, Monsters We Make makes...
For everyone just tuning in, www.monsterswemake.com. You can buy it right now, $14.99. By the way, I'm not getting paid for any of this. I went ahead and got one, and then I forgot you could buy more, so I bought 2 more. But the first 777 copies, he's autographing. CORYKENSHIN's autographing. I'll let you know if any of those are autographed. I'm hoping, because I saw this within the first 3 minutes. Somebody probably already bought 777 of them. Who knows? But I'm, trying. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
Makes it to that anime stage. I want Monsters We Make to have the most peak fighting sequences, scenes, all of that. I want Monsters We Make to be known as one of the greatest action animes of all time. Ever since I was a child, my mom bought me all the Dragon Ball Z toys. I had every character. I kid you not. I had this Trunks. He had a sword.
Yep.
I lost the sword, but I would have Trunks and Goku fight all the time. I've been making up original fight choreographies in my head since I was a child.
That's right.
Ever since watching Goku versus Cell in the Cell games, my life changed. Like, my life changed before that. I think my life really first changed.
That's still my favorite saga of all of Dragon Ball because of Gohan. When Gohan, he got the red line, the bird, Android 16's been crushed. I could feel it slipping. Oh. And he just, it's like he's Super Saiyan 2, and Cell can do nothing. And then his dad has to, show him the way with the father-son Kamehameha, because he's like, Let It Go. Let It Go. It's still so good. It's my favorite.
Seeing Goku go Super Saiyan for the first time. I just want to make something that if you like horror and if you like action, you need to watch / read Monsters We Make.
Yes.
Those are my ambitions, okay? The reception to the trailer coming out on Friday was, man, I can't tell you the pressure, the stress that I had working on something for close to 2 years and then putting it out in front of the world. Like unless you've done that, you won't understand that weight. I want to go over some of my favorite reactions. Also, if I get an anime, I won't strike reactors. I want people to...
Oh, sweet. Okay, cool. Thank you.
It might not be up to me. But if it is up to me, nobody's getting strikes. Yeah.
Oh! Did you see the future?
He did see the future. He did.
This has to be post-apocalyptic. That word. Okay. Oh my god, that back got broke. Okay, aura.
Yeah.
The animation style is fire. I cannot lie. Okay, he can predict the moves. He got like the foresight. Okay.
Yeah, you can't understand what.
See, it's that observation hockey, advanced observation hockey. I freaking love it.
It's like seeing reactions to my characters.
This video just dropped about 10 minutes ago.
It's like,
for everyone dropping in, www.monsterswemake.com. You can get his manga right now. It's $14.99, free shipping as of right now. And the first 777 copies, he's autographing. Now back to this.
it's like, dude, like, let's watch another one. This guy, he started dissecting things.
So we see our second hero, Jaquavius, looking over the cyberpunk-like city. You can see the city's name in the corner, New Eden, along with the I Love Any sign. The building that's towering over all of them has a logo for a company called Sonata, so that might be the name of the company that has the most power in the city. You can see on this monitor that there's this news broadcast going with a girl missing named Nalamatics. And from that sign at the bottom with the...
Like, I put so many Easter eggs.
I didn't even... that's what I need to do. I need to actually like dissect it. That's crazy. I didn't see any of that. I just saw the escape. Oh man.
Eggs and stuff. And I'm like, I don't think anybody's gonna really like read and like, bro, he's in there. I didn't even think people would be able to read this.
From that sign at the bottom with the android on it, it's probably gotten to a point where androids and AI and humans live in harmony, or not in harmony. We then see our second hero, Javante, going to work deep in his lab. On his monitor, he's watching news anchor Corey report a story about missing kids from New Eden. Something
like the fact, bro, zoomed in.
That's incredible. Okay, I need to dive into this like I do any of my other stories and look for all. Yeah, that's so good. That's so good. I like that.
Like, I saw 30+ reactions, and some people were like, "Yo, is that Corey?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And then some people were like, "Yo, that's Corey." I'm like, "Yeah." Nobody was like, "Yo, he's a newscaster. This junk says missing kids." There's so much in this trailer. You just gotta lock in.
Bad's starting to brew under these city legs. Our third hero looks like she was just vibing right in her notebook, and now she's got to get up to do this bullshit. I'd be so pissed off. And our fourth hero, Armani, is that your name?
Ooh.
No, her name is September, bro. And relax.
September?
All right, so he could see the monster's moves before the monster did the moves.
Yes.
So it was kind of like the monster moves was moving with... Monster We Make. Monsters We Make. Monsters We Make. Look at the top. CORYKENSHIN presents Monsters We Make. Is that like a movie that he got for us?
What?
Or is that like a show?
Dunk literally says
A new
manga emerges.
That's what I said. I said it was a manga, and people were all like, "I think it's an anime," and then they were all like arguing. I was like, "No, it literally says manga."
Is that like a movie that he got for us? Or is that like a show that he had for us?
Wow. Okay.
Yo, what happened?
Or is that like a show that he had for us?
Oh my gosh. I love it. I love it.
Like, aren't both those things good?
Movie that he got for us? Or is that like a show that he had for us?
Oh my gosh. I love that guy.
Oh
Whoever
yeah,
that
this
is,
guy
I
was
love that
goated
guy.
anime.
This guy was funny too.
Yeah, my job is done. I will never drop another animation. I'm so
Oh
chill.
my god. Holy.
Are y'all seeing the impact frames, bro?
They
Insane.
wasn't seeing the impact frames. I'm trying to tell him. Look at this. Look at it. Look at this. Look at this. This is
Oh
one of
my
literally one of my
gosh.
favorite parts.
Oh.
So clean, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Y'all still gonna watch my animations though, right? Y'all still gonna watch my stuff though, right? Like my animations.
Shaking
Like,
his head
You're
no.
cooked, brother.
Y'all-
Yo,
cooked.
you're cooked. Usually, manga trailers aren't like this.
No.
Aren't basically anime.
At all. Some of them are just like still frames or just like explaining the story. None of them actually show an anime. This is incredible.
Usually, manga trailers have the book.
Yep, that's it.
They like have like a page, and then they'll have like the character moving a little bit on the page. It's very simplistic. It's very clear that it's a trailer for manga,
In fact-
and that was boring to me. I did not want to do that. I wanted you guys to see what I see
Yes.
when I look at this. When I look
Hey, that's what we see.
at what my team and I have created with Monsters We Make,
Beautiful.
I can already see the characters moving.
Oh my gosh.
Whenever YouTubers come out with anything, it's almost like there's a built-in cheapness, cash grab, low quality aspect.
Sure.
And I hate that that's the stigma, but it's kind of true. And thus, like when I've done things like merch, YouTubes, all of that, I've always only put out
amazing.
stuff. And that's what they all say too, right? I only put out stuff that I like. I only put out stuff that I would wear, or, you know, you just gonna have to, I'm sorry, you're just gonna have to look at my library, look at who I am,
Okay.
and just know when it comes to Corey, like if he's dropping something, it's not like no YouTuber bullcrap. It's not like I went to a company and I was like, yo, I want a manga, I'll be back, and then came back and now I'm just putting it in front of y'all.
Right.
Every single piece of this manga was meticulously crafted and looked over and approved and written and drawn and everything.
You guys could tell like the passion he has into this project. You know, it's not soulless, it's not lifeless. It's him on a page. You know, he just like when I made my manga. I made Diaries of a Holy Night. It's a Christian manga. I haven't touched it in about 2 years because I just haven't had any time. You know, I got to do this. I got kids. But I made the whole story. He made the whole story. And he's given it to animators. He's given it to people that can take his dream and put it onto a page for us. And he wants to turn this manga into an anime. It's fantastic, guys. monsterswemake.com, $14.99. The first 777 copies right now, he's autographing. And also, you can buy multiple copies, and it's, for right now, free shipping.
Could have just made like a look. First of all, I didn't have to do a trailer at all. I could have just came back like, yo guys, I made a manga,
yeah,
like
Baby's doing great.
please
Baby's
buy
doing
it, blah, 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 blah. I wanted to show y'all how serious I am about this project. And not only, like, there was a couple people that I went to do the trailer. I saw Line's work. I was like, I
Oh
want
my
you guys
gosh.
to do it. Shout out Line. Shout out my boy Wesley. Line was like, what you cooking? All right, let's get it. Just to give you a little snippet of the story, okay?
Okay.
Monsters We Make, and let me show you a couple panels, which you can go on the website and see some sample panels.
Okay.
The squad. The squad. Monsters We Make is
dude.
about a kid.
Okay, I don't know if you saw the coat. The coat reminded me immediately of what's his name? The main character of Final Fantasy VIII. Storm or something? No, what was his name? Lionheart? Something Lionheart. He has the gun blade. Well, he's got like this kind of look like that jacket with the fur on the top. That's the first vibe I got, was like the head guy of Final Fantasy VIII. Gosh, I played so much Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy VIII and the new remaster of Final Fantasy VIII. You think I would know who that character is?
Named Jabari, who enters into a school
Yeah,
that
what's going
he
on?
believes is the answer to all his family's problems. Because you see, this school is situated in a city that
New Eden.
the general public does not have access to.
Oh.
And the name of that
okay.
city is New Eden.
New
You see, in the year 2114, many things have happened since 2024. There's been a bunch of wars. There's been a bunch of, AI stuff that have gone rampant.
Makes
but there
sense.
was one event that I'm not going to talk about. Got to read it.
Okay.
That basically precipitated the end of the world, but ended before things could get too bad. So the Earth was able to rebuild, but not quite.
Okay.
Now there was one city, New Eden, that
Okay.
came out of this event a lot better than the rest of the world. So basically, if you get to go to New Eden, you're not struggling for food. You're not struggling for power. New Eden is the place to be in the year 2114. In New Eden, there's a school, New Eden Academy. And if you can
Eden
get
Academy, okay.
into New Eden Academy, you are set. Your family gets to move to the city. You know, you don't have to struggle anymore. Your family gets jobs somewhere in the city. It's a great thing. But in order to get into this school, you basically have to be a savant. So Jabari, our main character, is a
I
musical
love that name.
genius. Could play any instrument, all of that. So he gets a full ride into New Eden Academy.
okay.
And New Eden Academy,
What, like
the
it's below?
school reveals itself to be something else. And that's all I'm gonna tell you. He meets his new friends, September, Liam, Han, and Alicent. They are gonna get into some situations because the school isn't exactly what Jabari thought it was. And also, he can't tell anybody. He can't tell his family. He can't tell anybody about what the school really is. So,
Okay, so the future of the war, this is happening far into the future. Everything after 2024 was like AI, wars, and then the New Eden, the city, completely came out on top. And to make it to New Eden is like a huge social thing. So when you do make it to New Eden and you can get to the school, I mean, you've made it. But Jabari, the main character, he knows something's not right with that school. He can't tell anybody. I freaking love this. That story's great. That's a good story. CORYKENSHIN on top again. Get the manga, monsterswemake.com, $14.99. You can get the bundle, which gives you the digital. Actually, I can read the digital right now. And the first 777 manga copies he will be autographing, and it's for right now free shipping.
you just got to get the book. I'll take these last moments to talk about my team.
Okay.
How much they mean to me. Starting with Vince. Vince, love you, bro. Like, literally, if you never pushed me out of my comfort zone, because really that's what it was. Like, it was comfortable to make YouTube videos. It was comfortable to not think about anything else besides making videos. But I can tell you this, I haven't worked as hard as I have on Monsters We Make as I have for my YouTube channel since maybe 2017, 2018. Ever since around like 2020, 2021, I mean, just look at my number of uploads. I knew that I wanted to do something else. And Vince, you coming to Detroit and all the stuff that you've done in helping to get this thing going for life, bro. Like,
That's awesome.
bros. My boy Robbie, 6th man of the year, literally does everything from logistics. What was it? Like, we had to figure out another thing. We ran tests for DPI. What that is are or not DPI, I'm sorry, dots per inch. LPI, lines per inch. So when it comes to the art,
Okay.
and it being screen toned, because we want to be true to manga, there were different configurations. You can have, 60 DPI or LPI. It came down to 85, 70, and 60. Go to the printer. They're like, oh, you got to do it like this. And we're like, okay. Elias had already screen toned a bunch of stuff. And we're like, we got to go back. We got to retone these. Robbie is just like, yo, like, if I need to jump into Clip Studio and start helping with these tones, like, let me know. Like, Robbie is truly 6th man of the year. Was working on the music with me, talking with the printer, talking with Supercode, the people that.
Can I tell you my experience with doing this? I had to do all this on Amazon. I do have a manga. It's called Diaries of a Holy Night. It's about my son, Christopher, who's my oldest son. And it's about like this youth group he was in, and they get transported to another world, so it's an isekai, and they have to fight demons. And it's like, but like figuring all of that out, I hired somebody off of Fiverr to do it, and we had to go over and over again to get it to fit the page that I wanted. And it's not a regular manga size. It's like a massive book. I've still got a bunch of them, but and obviously I uploaded it to Webtoons for free, and that was another thing because I then had to reconfigure it to Webtoons. It was completely different. And then but yeah, no, what he's talking about, it like to get the quality that you want onto the paper, it's very difficult. And it took me and a couple people that I hired off of Fiverr a while and a lot of back and forth to finally figure it out.
That developed the website. Every team needs a 6th man, and Robbie, you are that guy. I want to talk about CM, Corey McKell. We text pretty much every day. You know, co-writers have to talk a lot. I couldn't ask for a more chill, like, CM is just so chill. Like, I'd be like, yo, how about when this happens, Alicent does this? And then he's like, yeah, we can make it happen. Like, all we got to do is change this and blah, blah, blah. Just super dope. That's now awesome. I want to talk about Andrew. Just coming off graduating college, jumping into this full-time job, meeting all these people for the first time. He was going to, before Elias came aboard, do like this entire thing by himself. Oh, wow. He has a crazy work ethic. The end of the manga, I wrote just a little mini episode of the characters talking about what their favorite cereal is. I would never not be amazed how I can think something, because I can't draw, right? I can think something.
I had the same problem. I can't draw. I hired a guy named Panu Liluse, who worked in the Japanese industry and then moved back to Thailand because they didn't pay a lot to foreigners. And so like I hired him to do all of it, but like I would just write what I wanted per panel on the thing and he would just hand it back perfect. Yeah, so this is when you got somebody like that, it's amazing.
Write it out, and Andrew deliver exactly how my mind envisioned it, or better. Blows me away his ability to do that. He's just super knowledgeable about manga, different artists, Kubo, Kishimoto,
Bleach,
Toriyama, obviously. And then last but not least, my boy Elias. Elias literally does everything. Graphic design, backgrounds, some background characters, not all of them, some of them. Andrew does some. And the detail at which this man operates is, I never seen anything like it. And as Elias and Andrew have worked together, they've grown, their styles have, like, I showed this to people.
I'm so freaking hyped to read this, by the way. If you guys want to get your copy right now, monsterswemake.com. It is $14.99, and the first 777, he's autographing. Corey's autographing, and it's free shipping for right now.
People, they don't even know two people drew it. Like, it's so crazy how they've both pushed each other. My team, I'm so grateful to God for you guys. And then shout out Dan. Dan helps out with, like, he's only logistics. He's talking with printers. He's talking with Shopify, talking like the back end, like that's Dan and Robbie just making it happen. So shout out Dan, shout out Bobby. So I'm sorry I didn't get to talk about the other project, because that's also where I've been.
There's another project?
Hopefully you have a good idea of where I've been. I've been working on Monsters We Make and my other project. Mostly
What's the
Monsters
other
We
project?
Make recently though, because obviously it was coming out first. Any of these studios, there's so many studios. Any of these animation studios, pick you up a copy. Matter of fact, buy a copy for everyone at the office.
Yes.
And just know this is only volume 1. It only gets better. It only gets better. Volume 1, you gotta set the stage.
When's volume
right?
2 coming out?
We can't have final boss fights in the first,
Corey, please tell us when volume 2 is coming out so I can go ahead and get that right now.
200 pages, which this boy actually has 264 pages.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot.
I think this might be a contender for one of the biggest volume 1s ever.
Yes, it is.
And it was just because I didn't want to take anything out. Sometimes my team will be like, yo, like, can we cut this chapter? Maybe we could.
That's more than 10 chapters. That's more than 20 chapters. I can't wait to read this now.
And I'm like, we gotta now as the volumes
about 10
progress,
chapters,
like
maybe more time.
we start writing, like chapters went from like 35 pages to like 20. So like volume 2, volume 3, God willing, we get there, won't be 264 pages, but I really love to write. I couldn't ask for a better co-writer in CM. I really like creating lore, filling the world with like actual believable events. I like thinking about betrayals. I like thinking about where the story could go. I like, red herrings. I like all that stuff that makes a good story. Like, you're gonna find it here. Maybe, we don't have time for all the stuff in volume 1 for every single idea to be executed in volume 1, but I have pages and pages and pages and pages of lore, character stuff, ideas I want to do. Like, it's really been so much fun to work on this. So please buy a copy of Monsters We Make.
Okay, guys. If you guys want to want to get a copy, it's at www.monsterswemake.com. Let's go there right now. I'll show you. Well, obviously I'm on YouTube. Okay, so monsterswemake.com. Okay, if you go to monsterswemake.com, you're in a picture of New Eden over here. And you're just going to want to go down. Oh, there's a lot going on here. Wow. Stop shop, be here. Nen, that's cool. We got Hunter x Hunter reference. New Eden welcomes you home. New Eden something. Got to zoom in on that. We got Monsters We Make. You can get the Monsters We Make Volume 1 physical plus digital bundle. I want to know where I can get the digital so I can start reading it immediately. Because I bought 3 of them now. So I've got 3 digital copies. Oh, you just go to read? There's a view sample. I already had... the shipping date is January 31st. So they'll start putting them out on the 31st. Okay. And they got their ISBN number. These are expensive. Yeah, they're like $100 per those numbers. I found out because I put out my manga. Diaries of a Holy Night. Would you survive your first day? For Jabari Booker, acceptance into the world-renowned New Eden Academy promised a path to musical mastery and, more importantly, financial freedom for his family in a post-eternal night world. But on his first day, that dream crumbles into a nightmare. Jabari learns the academy is a front for enlisting students to fight a deadly war. Now trapped, he is forced to battle monstrous beings known only as leakers, whose origin and purpose remains a mystery. As Jabari descends deeper into darkness, he realizes terror awaits him. With new allies, Jabari must confront not only the bloodthirsty leakers, but also the corruption festering in his new city, all under the watchful eyes of Sanada, which is the new big bad. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh! I guess that's a leaker right there. And this is the crew. Yep. I really like this coat. It does remind me of the head guy. Is it Lionheart? Leon? Something like that. From Final Fantasy VIII. Yeah, this is going to be incredible. I can't wait to learn more about these characters, though. Turn around, don't be afraid. Okay, so there's going to be some hidden meetings here. That must be a leaker that they're fighting right there. I wonder if Sanada can turn people into leakers. But, yeah, all you have to do is just go to www.monsterswemake.com or just put in monsterswemake.com. It will take you here. They are $14.99, and right now shipping is free. Let's go ahead and let's read this sample real quick. Okay, do we? Oh yeah, it's manga. All right, so we got New Eden in this. It's so big. Look at how they did the clouds and the rain. It's beautiful. In this metropolitan city, no building stands taller than the Sanada Corporation, which is this one here. And that's also when they were breaking down that trailer, people were saying the Sanada, or the one guy, were saying that Sanada would be the new big bad corporation that was over all of them because they had the biggest building. From technology and pharmaceuticals to education, it is the most advanced company in the world. Incredible. But more than that, Sanada is the hope of mankind. Oh gosh, when you start being the hope of mankind, a lot of stuff can go awry. 17 years ago, darkness engulfed the world, forcing humanity to revert to primal instincts, eat or starve, unalive or unalive. Stop shop, no light, no electricity, no world order for 2 weeks. The event, dubbed by those who lived through it the Eternal Night, remains a mystery. Sanada, like a modern Prometheus, restored light, but one truth remained. The world was forever changed. Gosh, look, I mean, just look at the shading. Look at the tones. This is beautiful. This is so good. Okay. Got a girl in a tank top here. Maybe this was a bad idea. Are you sure it's here? Okay, they're looking for something. Tech guy from Alpha just updated it. This is the location. See? Some guy adjusting, clearly he's hiding himself. I see it, but it could be glitching like last time. That's why, they came out of the rain, so they got the umbrella. That's why we're investigating in and out. And if one of us went missing, Kaiko, or maybe Kieko, would do the same. And yet again, we got this person who's hiding themselves. We're closing in 5 minutes, and he's standing real close to them, so something's going on. You should all be home dreaming. Such a horrible night to be out, especially on a school night. But then again, you look like the type with no worries in the world. Okay, so does he not like them because they have no worries in the world? Sometimes that, you could be raised a different way other than people, and, immediately seeing them, I mean, you get mad because they had such an easy life and you didn't, We can't screw this up. We need to be sure, David. I guess this guy's name David. I know how your turning works, but come on, look at the guy, Kaylee. How your tuning works, okay? Is tuning a way of transforming, or is what are they talking about? It doesn't matter what he looks like. You know that. If he is one of them, whoever them is, the odds of us being able to take him without suits are nearly zero. Okay. Have they used suits before? Can they use suits? I don't know. The numbers aren't in our favor if this turns dark. Okay, and then we got some stuff on the screen. Don't you have anything else to do? All you're doing is making yourself look stupid. And he's talking to the man with the dog. The person in his phone is the man with the dog. If people like making dumb butt posts, because I'm not going to swear, everyone knows you're not really that happy. No one is be here. Wait a minute, no one is. Be here would be better if you logged off and unalived yourself, drowned the dog first, then unalived. Oh my gosh, that's so terrible. Is be here like X? Is that what be here is? Oh my gosh. Happy. If you're going on my page under my post this late, spell check your stuff. Ugh! You knew what I meant. Happy. See, I can spell it. I'm just going to block you. That's probably for the best. You don't want to have negativity in your life. Get people off of be here. Block them. And then, this is the guy. This is the guy doing the text. He's the angry person. Oh, okay. I mean, actually, he looks a lot like the type that do those texts. Idiots! Oh, he's so mad. 4 minutes and I'm locking it down. You don't want to be here when the lights go off. And then the guy, I think this is the same guy that was hiding earlier, is it? Hold on. Yep, that's the same guy. The same guy that was kind of like near them earlier. Ice down. Numlock. Okay, so he's calling him Numlock. I'm sure you have tons to do when you get off. Okay? Tons to do. Okay. K8, stop. Or maybe KB. Not the time. 95% chance of abnormality detected. 95%? This was only the investigation. But we have all the information we need. Investigation, question mark. This guy, I don't know what's going on. Is it KB or K? Okay, KB. KB, you ready? What the heck is this? Or is that? Ignorance isn't just for the blissful anymore. The future rots from diseased offspring. Plow the earth to build anew. It's the only way we will survive. His nectar has stuff on it. Is it red stuff? You know what I'm talking about? Because I can't say the word. You're not the first they've sent. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They're close. They're close. Something's about to happen. It's a leaker. I told you we shouldn't have come. What the? And they are all worried. Oh. Somebody got taken out, guys. Somebody just got taken out. Look at the red stuff on that shoe. The sins of the eternal night leak from the shadows, spilling unseen truths into the streets. I should have listened. I should have. We need to get out of here now. Beasts born from devils walk among us with the clouded eyes. I will be their North Star, their free man. So is this the crazy guy that was just leaving hate comments on Be Here? Is that guy? I'm assuming so. And they are booking it. They're running as fast as they can. Oh, but there's the leaker. It is the crazed guy that was on Be Here, leaving all that negative comments and stuff, and apparently couldn't spell happy. I'm so sorry. Not tonight. Please, God, not tonight. When the monster within becomes self-aware, who am I to ignore? Oh my gosh, look at this guy. Okay, this is cool. This is like, what would I even compare this to? Elfin Lead, Parasite. This is amazing because like it's inside of him, like his whole chest, for people that obviously can't see this, but teeth, a mouth, and red stuff pouring off of his teeth. It urges. And okay, he just ripped through something. What did he rip through? Split. Oh, he ripped through the dude that was close to them. Oh no, he ripped through that dude. And they are shocked. There's red stuff everywhere. We're going to unalive here. Going to unalive. We're going to unalive. I have to say that. I'm sorry. It's a different word. And then she says it's okay. Oh no, her head is gone. Oh my gosh. One hit from the leaker and it's gone. And it's just him looking up at the leaker. He's next. He's next. Yep, he's done too. Her head's gone. His head is now missing parts and the eye's gone. And he's just eating them. The leaker is just eating them. And that's the whole sample. Oh my gosh. Guys, monsterswemake.com. Go ahead and get this. This is CORYKENSHIN's manga with the whole team that did all of this amazing artwork. Get it today. The first 777 copies he is autographing. And free shipping for right now. But that's it. Monsters We Make. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Wow. Get it. I got 3 copies.